Guys, I've got red grape juice and I've got an all-purpose red wine yeast. So I'm interested to see how close this can resemble a bottle of red wine. I'm not very hopeful, to be honest, because I've done this before with bread yeast a couple of times in the past, and don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I don't think it's going to resemble that really red winey taste. But, you know, could be wrong. Let's give it a go. So I'm going to do, put half a cup of sugar in there. This bag's getting, well, it's about half full now. If you follow me, you know how much sugar I've been using, but I mean, and essentially all that bag of sugar is going to turn to alcohol, which that bag of sugar was £6, and it's just giving me bottles and bottles and bottles of wine. Don't grass me up. I don't know who to, just don't. Right, so just need to dissolve the sugar in that one. I can't be bothered with the fancy editing and all that. I can put stuff on the screen, that's about it. But let's get it shook up. I'm just going to do this all in one take. So, yeast, spoon. I'm going to take the gravity reading. Take the gravity reading. With my stuff by here. Yeah, bloody doggy. Yeah. And this will just show in real time how long it takes to shake up a bottle of sugar. How much sugar's in here anyway? Let's have a look. Wow. 17 grams per 100 ml. I swear that's way more than the orange. Let me grab an orange. I got all bloody flavours around here. Orange is only 11 grams per 100. Okay, so this, I might have to leave this, well, this might come out sweet then. Ingredients is literally just red grape juice, that's it. Not even added vitamins, nothing, just red grape juice. That's all they've done, is squeeze red grapes. So why wouldn't it turn out like a nice wine? I don't know. Maybe we need to, oh, look at the bubbles on there. Maybe we need to age it. Maybe I'll age it. We'll see. We'll see how impatient I get. That's a lot of bubbles, man. Where's my thingy? Right. I lied. I will edit this out. Because it's not fair. You sat there watching me pipette. I think this is a 200 ml graduated cylinder. That's what this is. That's a graduated cylinder. It's not fair if I just let you, unless I talk you through it. Unless we have story time. Right, what's happening today? Daylight robbery in UK. I think it's a bit of daylight robbery going on in the UK with the taxes. But I'm not very political, if you hadn't guessed. But do you know where the term daylight robbery comes from? I'm sure somebody will. but I'll predict lots of you won't. The term daylight robbery comes from, I think, about the 1600s or 1700s. Yeah, that's how old the phrase is. And guess what it means? They put a tax on how many windows in your house. So if you had more windows, they taxed you more. So people were bricking up their windows, and they called it daylight robbery because they were stealing the daylight that would usually come in through the window. Makes you mad. And they're still just as, well, you can imagine what I'm thinking. Anyway, so we're just going to take a original gravity reading. I need my reading glasses. Look at that, Clark Kent, Superman. Clark Kent, right then. 1.11 and 123 measures down, so 1.116. 1.116. Jeez. Temperature. Let's have a look. 21 degrees. Let's check in there. Bang on 21 degrees. Right, 21 degrees. 21 degrees centigrade or Celsius? Or are they both the same thing? Centigrade. Celsius. Centipede. I don't know. Right. This will be a I said this could be a quick one. That's what I say to the missus. Quick one. She always says no. Not always. But you know when you get going and you think, why did I bloody ask? Yeah. Right, so that's in there. Here we go. Bump, bump, bump. Let's get this red wine, all-purpose red wine. Oh, don't spill it. Oh, yeah. All-purpose red wine. Now, I think I'm well aware I'm using way too much yeast. It's just, I just got to work it out. I've just got to work it out because this thing here, what I've just, there's a tiny bit in there, I just can't be bothered with it. But what I've just put in there will do 20 litres. And that's less than a litre. So I don't know if I'm hurting my experiments by doing it. Please, somebody let me know. I know there's a real good few people who really know what they're doing. For some reason, watch me. But I really appreciate it. Shout out to Neil. I think he's living over in Long Island, Yorkshire born. I love reading the things he's up to. It's great. I have got a recipe of yours coming soon. I haven't got it all together yet. I haven't started it. I probably will do by the time this video comes out. So please bear with me on that Jira, I think it's called. I'm getting round to it. I just need to get these little niggling ones out of the way because I really want to know these things. And then when I get to your recipe, I'm gonna one, I'll know more, and two, I can give it the attention it deserves. I hope you understand that. Right. Well, the yeast is bam, bam, bam going around in there. So I'll stick a label on it, and when I come to taste test this, I'm gonna get my go-to red wine, and I'll be honest. So happy days. I'll see you in 2 weeks, or if I age it, might be 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know. We'll see how impatient I am. See you in a bit. Welcome back. The red wine is done. So what we're going to do, we're going to decant that into there. We're going to take a gravity reading, and then what I've done, guys, sorry if I can't talk properly. I'm up to the eyeballs with codeine, and that don't really mix well with Strongbow. It's not recreational either. Like, you know, as much as I enjoy it, it's kind of pain relief. I've had a biopsy. I got 4 stitches right on the back of my tongue where it sort of connects to my throat. I've had I've had a lump cut off, and they've sent it away for analysis. So I'm doing science here, they're doing science there, and we'll see if we can keep me alive. I don't know, you know, I try not to worry about it, but there we go. It is what it is. Right, so this red wine juice drink has been fermenting for 9 days, and it's just about stopped. So I fermented it with a red wine yeast. So we're just gonna have to see. What I've done is I've bought a 13% bottle of red wine. I spent like 10 minutes just checking bottles of wine in Asda, because all the cheapest wine is like 10-11%. Like those bottles under a £5. But this is the cheapest 13% bottle of wine I could get, and it was £5.47. So still pretty cheap. And then we're going to compare this and this to see if their cheap is better than the cheap. Cheap. Yeah, let's bugger out. Whew. Dizzy. Right. Let's have a look where he goes. Why do I find these things so hard to work out? It goes up and down. There's the 1, and you're 3 measures down. So that's 1.006. Results are in. The maths is done. And I don't believe it. Starting gravity 1.116. Final gravity 1.006. 14.4%. 14.4%. Amazing. Right. 14.4%. That is amazing. Right, let me get him away. But it could be 59%, but all in the taste, isn't it? It's all in the taste. So now all I gotta do is taste them both. Oh, it's a shame, innit? God, I hate this. I hate tasting things for science. Ugh. Do you know what I mean? It's gotta be done. You know? It's gotta be done. How did I spill that everywhere? Even looks like red wine, bruv. Wonder if it stings like red wine. It's dripping everywhere. What's happening? What's happened here? How did that spill? Guys, just not with it. Sorry. I do apologise. I'm just not with it. Am I ever with it? I don't know. Some would argue I'm never with it. But there we are. Crack this one open. First of all, Carne Rojo. Rich, hearty, fruity and bold. Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah? Pairs well with juicy steaks, barbecue meats and chili. Right, well, I wonder if it pairs well with this bad boy. Huh? Look at that. Asda pizza. £4.51 for this. It's probably bigger than a large Domino's as well. Oh, smash that now. Got two of them. Right. So that's it. And it wouldn't be right if I just used those shot glasses. So we got some real some real shit. Would Sir like a taster first? Huh? Get him in there. Get out. Right. Okay, so straight away, there's a difference. Just your classic looking, really dark, crisp looking, see-through red wine. Well, it could be like a really strong Ribena, this one looks like. The colour is absolutely different. It's pretty much cloudy, and yes, I know, I haven't clarified it. Bloody glove. Let's go. Right. But, so visually, yeah, bottle of red wine from Asda wins it. Now, which one shall I do first? I'm going to do the bottle first. Right, 13%. Smells pretty fruity, to be fair. I mean, oh, stings. Sorry, I won't concentrate then. That's not a bad red wine. That is a very drinkable, very fruity. I don't know if Cabernet Sauvignon is renowned as a fruity wine. I don't know. I've heard of them, but I don't know what like flavour profile they have and everything. So let's... Please don't be shit. Let's try this one. Red grape fermented with a red wine yeast. Not clarified, not aged, not nothing. But it's 1.4% higher ABV, which I am pretty shocked about. That's the high. Is that the highest I've ever done? Maybe. It's close. Smells nice. Yeah. It's a lot more red grape tasting. Oh, the warmth. So if I didn't have this to compare it to, I would say this wasn't sweet. But comparing it to this one, there's no sweetness in that at all. It's definitely still a bit sweet. I wonder how much sugar was in it. Oh wow, yes, I remember now. The yeast has done as much as it can in this, but it's still sweet. It's 14.4%, but it's still sweet. So that comes down to preference. Personally, if I was after a red wine, I think I'd have to go for this. But if I was just having an alcoholic drink on a hot day, normal red wine is hard to drink, but this, well, anything's hard to drink with this. It's an alcoholic. It's a strong alcoholic fruit drink. It did smell like red wine, but now I've got it side by side. It's not much like a red wine. I put too much sugar in there. There was 17 grams of sugar per 100 ml in the juice. Now, when I do the orange juices, they only got 11 grams per sugar. That's a lot more sugar. So what's happened is the yeast just hasn't been able to obliterate the sugar, whereas in the orange ones, it really goes really dry. So there's another test coming. I'm not going to put any sugar in the next one, and it's going to be a bloody 3-minute video. I promise. It's just going to be a 3-minute video where I'm not even going to show you anything. I'm just going to say this is what I've done, this is that, and I'm going to taste it. So thanks for watching. I don't know if you got anything out of that. I mean, I know I've got, well, I'm going to be a bit upside down tonight with this, with the codeine and the wine, but let me say, delicious. Out of 10. Six out of 10. It's just godly sweet, and I like my sugar, but that's just very sweet. If you don't mind it as one drink, I'm trying to drink a whole bottle of that. Well, it's not going to be a problem, but you know what I mean. I'd easily get through a bottle of that more than I would a bottle of that. Well, that's why we do these things. You know. Well, for price, this cost £2. This cost £5.50. So that's more than double the price, and this is stronger. Oh, I don't know which wins, to be honest. It's an hard one. We'll go green. Store-bought wins by a smidgen, because let's be honest, an extra £2.50 isn't that much, plus you can get it instantly. So I concede, yeah, even though I will drink this and it will get me drunk, I'm not finished. I'm gonna make one which is nicer than this. Watch this space. Oof, right, if you made it this far, thank you very much. If you like alcoholic videos, if you like an alcoholic doing alcoholic videos, check these ones out. Thanks for watching.